Who else gay? James Avery from The Fresh Prince.
Wow.
Uncle Phil, gay as hell. Yeah.
Wow.
He was gay.
2 seconds later.
Owe the public an apology, and I owe Mr. James Avery, rest in peace, an apology. There is a video that's going on that's been trending, and it's me doing an interview during COVID. I think it looks like during COVID. I used the phrase, "Oh yeah, he was easily gay as hell," and I saw all the backlash. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and to say that was distasteful the way I said that.
What? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. So actor Godfrey, I'm going to repeat this. He's a comedian. Comedian Godfrey is currently under fire for an interview that he did like 4 years ago during the pandemic, where he revealed that apparently it was a very commonly known thing in Hollywood or in LA that legendary late actor James Avery, who we all know as Uncle Phil, was apparently a gay man, an openly gay man, which I didn't know that. Did you know that? I never knew that. But apparently this was a very commonly known thing. Despite the fact that it was a very commonly known thing, he's still under a lot of fire, and people are saying, why is this necessary? Why are you mentioning that he's not here to defend himself? Defend himself. What do you people mean when you say defend him? Because you got to pick one. In one sense, you all argue being gay, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Being gay is not a negative thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a sin. It's natural. There are a lot of people are gay, even if they're in the closet, this, that, and the third. But in the same sense, if you say that a person is gay, openly gay, and you realize you didn't know it until you met them in real life, and you found out for yourself that they were a gay person, not even bashing them. You were just like, oh, I didn't know James Avery was a gay man. I met him and I didn't know he was gay. Saying that is considered derogatory. So much, in fact, that Godfrey is now apologizing.
Reporting live from Hyper Club House in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Earlier this week, Godfrey would cause some controversy over an old clip resurfaced online. In the clip, the comedian is being interviewed, and during the conversation, he alleges that actor James Avery, most known for portraying Uncle Phil in the iconic sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, was gay. During the initial interview, Godfrey would explain when he first started doing comedy, he was working as an audience coordinator 1 year for the Gospel Awards, where Avery was in attendance, along with Mike Tyson, Farrakhan, and several others. There, Godfrey explained the atmosphere backstage was lively and gay. I saw him. He was flamboyant. I was like, this is Uncle Phil? Uncle Phil is Aunt Phil? He was like, girl, he was such a great actor. You would never know.
You know who else was gay? James Avery from The Fresh Prince.
Wow.
Uncle Phil, gay as hell. Yeah.
Wow.
He was gay. Because you know how I know? I had to do audience coordinating for the Gospel Awards when I first started comedy in Chicago.
In that same interview, Godfrey would also mention Reginald VelJohnson, known for playing Carl Winslow in Family Matters, as another figure who hid their homosexuality. Now, of course, social media would negatively react to the resurfaced clip, with many claiming the information was irrelevant. When the Ricky Smiley Show's Instagram page reposted the news story, several social media users would take the opportunity to voice their displeasure. One user wrote, I have no respect for a person that does this when the other person can't defend themselves. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
That's what I mean, like, defend themselves. What is there to defend? What do you mean defend? What do you mean defend? Do you all see gay as a bad thing, or do you not? Do you see it as a sin, or do you not? We live in a time where everything is pretty much celebrated. So you have to pick one. Now, I think I knew that the other gentleman, I think I had already heard that he was gay. But listen, first and foremost, what he said, Uncle Phil is really Aunt Phil, that's funny. Like, that's a funny joke. But we living in this cupcake era where you got to apologize for everything that you say. And the ironic thing about all of this is, if you ever met Godfrey or ever listened to Godfrey speak and you followed his work on his platform, he is very pro-blackity black and very left-leaning. I mean, very, very, very left-leaning. I wouldn't be surprised if Godfrey doesn't believe in God, or if he loosely believes in God, so to speak. Like, he doesn't really like enforce his beliefs very hard. Like, he's not very disciplined with it. I wouldn't be surprised to hear that at all. So a person like that who's always only celebrating black folks, almost never criticizing black folks, never critiquing us, always defending us, and gay people as well on his platform, the fact that you're going to come out to a person like that and try to make it as if he's homophobic which the word homophobic in itself is always weird to me because a fear of homosexuals is y'all, I think y'all got to work on that. It's weird to go after a person like this.
One more social media user would agree and ask, and we needed to know this why? Another social media user would add, I thought we already knew this. While one more online user chimed in, why was that his business to tell? Let him rest in peace.
These folks are such hypocrites because the truth of the matter is, it doesn't change the fact that he's a legendary actor. But let's just all be real and let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it funky. If you see a person on television playing these legendary roles and you finally meet this person in real life and they're exact opposite, not necessarily just from the role that they played in films, but to be not only gay, but very flamboyant gay, I don't care where you fall at on the political spectrum, on the religious spectrum, or wherever, religious or not, it's going to catch you off guard. Stop pretending like it's not going to. It caught Godfrey off guard. He was gay as hell. That's cool. That's like meeting a person that you thought was like, they say Kevin Hart is short, but then you meet him in real life, you like, oh no, he's short. I saw Kevin Hart, he's short as hell. Or they said that Victor Wembanyama is tall, but I met him in real life and I'm like, nah, he tall as hell. Would you say that either one of those are derogatory? No, it's just, you're just stating that you're shocked to find out something that you didn't know to be true.
The negative outpour regarding Godfrey's commentary caused the comedian to take to Instagram in order to issue out an apology. Godfrey would explain the initial interview took place during COVID, and when he saw the backlash, he decided to take accountability and apologize.
I owe the public an apology, and I owe Mr. James Avery, rest in peace, an apology. There was a video that's going on that's been trending, and it's me doing an interview during COVID. I think it looks like during COVID. And during COVID, I did a lot of podcasts and interviews and stuff like that. And when I looked at the video, I said, I wonder where that's from. And I'm saying that James Avery, he was gay as hell. James Avery from The Fresh Prince. Wow. Uncle Phil, gay as hell. Well, I was describing a situation when coming up in Chicago, I was doing the Gospel Awards. The Gospel Awards, I was audience coordinator, and I had seen James Avery. I was talking about that story. I used the phrase, oh yeah, he was easily gay as hell, and I saw all the backlash. I didn't really look at all the comments, because when you look at comments and you start arguing with people, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold myself accountable, and to say that was distasteful the way I said that, and to a man that I respect, highly respect.
It was distasteful how? And you're a comedian on top of that. You was like, he was gay as hell. Like, that's literally a thing. That's literally a thing. Now, making fun of a person who's openly gay simply for being gay, I don't support that. And I don't know very many people that do. But that's not what you were doing, bro. And you can tell Godfrey is very, very nervous here. Like, this dude is nervous as heck. What are you apologizing for, bro?
James Avery, rest in peace. It was disrespectful to him, his family, and to people who are fans of his. And I had no intention of being that disrespectful. I just was talking loosely as a comedian, and it wasn't cool. So I just want to take the responsibility of myself, hold myself accountable. I'm not going to, go and try to analyze. I wanted to explain it a little bit, but also throw an apology out there to James Avery and his family and fans too. So that's what I want to do, because I always believe in holding myself accountable. Hey man, I call people out too. And I even said it. Hey man, if I'm doing something wrong, we all got to call each other out. We all got to call each other out, especially as a community of our folks, black folks. We all got to call each other out.
See what I mean? And there it is. Our folks. He's super, super blackity black. But this man is having to apologize for simply stating something that was a fact, something that was true. And obviously, and clearly, if you go to the comment section, a lot of folks already knew this, which once again, I didn't know this was true. But this does beg a bigger question before I end this video. What is it with all these undercover gay people, bro? Like, not going after the gay community. What I'm saying is, more and more and more, what people used to call a conspiracy theory is playing out to seem like it's not a conspiracy theory, and there is some merit or some sort of validity to these claims that you have to be a certain way, either openly, behind the scenes. I don't know. It's just something to that, because that dude was an incredible actor, and I would not have it. Not that all gay people act the same. I know that they don't. I know it's a lot of homosexual people that you wouldn't be able to tell that they're homosexual. I understand that. But his incredible acting as a father, as a husband, all of that, and I know that it's acting. I know it's his TV. But that's like otherworldly. You know what I mean? Because according to them, like, he was like, people in the comment section said if you see him, if you would have met him in real life when he was alive, it was very obvious that he was a homosexual. So again, I had no idea. I just wanted to make this video because it's just crazy the world that we live in. This man having to apologize, and you could tell he's very sincere. He's like nervous and then feel like he's going to be canceled. No, brother. And as a comedian, you should be able to have the free range to talk about people, regardless of what community they're a part of. You people got to pick one. Do you believe it's a bad thing or it's not? Hop in the comment section. Let me know what you all think. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Demetrius. I go by DD. That's all for this, man. Until next time. Peace.
Oh, yeah. DD got a podcast.